For decades, the question has remained the same. What are these objects? Advanced technology? Visitors from another world? Or could they be something else entirely? The deeper investigators looked, the stranger the pattern became, objects appearing, then vanishing, reacting to human observation, and descriptions that to some researchers sounded disturbingly familiar. Not modern, but possibly ancient. Modern reports describe objects, moving without visible propulsion, appearing suddenly, vanishing without explanation. Ancient cultures described encounters, using different language, beings descending from the sky, watchers, messengers, descriptions separated by thousands of years, sharing unsettling similarities. One theory keeps resurfacing. Not in science labs, in ancient texts, stories describing beings that descended from the sky, long before modern reports of unidentified objects. In the Book of Genesis, and later writings connected to it, references appear to entities known as watchers, beings described as observing humanity, interacting with humanity, teaching forbidden knowledge. Some interpretations claim these encounters produced hybrid offspring, known as the Nephilim, massive figures, part human, part something else. For centuries, these accounts were treated as mythology, symbolic stories, religious allegory, but some modern researchers see something different, not proof, a pattern, because the similarities are difficult to ignore, objects descending from the sky. Non-human intelligence, sudden appearances, sudden disappearances, encounters that leave witnesses changed, confused, or afraid, and maybe that's why this theory refuses to disappear, because whether ancient or modern, the descriptions keep echoing each other. One detail keeps surfacing in modern encounters: the behavior, objects appearing without warning, crossing impossible distances in seconds, vanishing without a trace, not moving like machines, moving like something operating outside normal physical limits. And that raised another possibility. What if these encounters were never extraterrestrial? What if they were interdimensional? Not visitors travelling across space, but entities moving between realities. Some researchers believe that idea explains why so many encounters feel unnatural. Witnesses often describe missing time. Sudden silence, distorted perception, fear that feels difficult to explain afterward, and according to some interpretations, that pattern sounds less like exploration and more like manipulation, not contact, influence, which raises an uncomfortable question. If these encounters are connected to something ancient, then what exactly are people seeing now? Maybe the answer isn't simple. Maybe it never was. For decades, governments tracked unexplained objects. Pilots described impossible behavior. Witnesses reported encounters that changed them. And ancient records described beings descending from the sky, different centuries, different cultures, different language, but sometimes strangely similar patterns. That doesn't prove the theories are true, but it does raise questions that refuse to disappear. Because if these encounters are only advanced technology, why do so many reports feel deeply human, fear, awe, confusion, obsession, as if the experience itself matters as much as the object? And maybe that's the part people keep coming back to, not the lights in the sky, but the possibility that humanity has encountered this before. Not as science, not as technology, but as myth. And maybe myths begin somewhere.